Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, Yo. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope everybody doing good. Listen, I'm out here getting my little air in, getting a little fresh air. Got my babies over here. I'm holding them down so I can do this video, right? So look, y'all. I had a real busy, productive day as usual. And remember I told y'all, if y'all just knew some of the stuff that I do within a day, y'all be like, damn, yo. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. So last night around about, well, yesterday evening around about 7 o'clock, I got a telephone call, right? And it was from one of the people that I used to feed a long time ago, right? It's a female, and she had a baby. She used to bring her daughter over there for me to feed her and stuff. I'm trying to get this thing right. But anyway, this is going to be a little bit moved until I get it right. I'm holding my iPad. So she called me and she was telling me that one of the churches, since I stopped feeding the people, I stopped doing that early part of last year. Y'all remember when I went to have the gallbladder removed or whatever? Anyway, so yeah, so she called me and what she said was that at the church where she get food from, a lot of people get food from, is a different churches around here that give food away. And most of the time it's not cooked food, right? It's that kind of food that like packaged food and stuff like that. But it'd be good stuff that you can get. They give you like vegetables and bread. If some of y'all, I don't know if have y'all ever was down on your luck and had to go to like a food pantry or a church to get food. Well, anyway, it was just real long. She said the line be long all the time and they didn't have any help. And so the preacher of that church asked her, did she know anybody that might will come over and volunteer that time for today, which she said tomorrow, which is today, in the morning, to help them pass out some of the stuff, right? So she said she couldn't think about nobody but me. So she called me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do it. All right, I'll help. I'll go ahead and help pass the food and stuff out. You know, pass the stuff out, no problem, right? So my sister, I called her too last night and told her, say, what I was going to be doing the next day. And she was like, well, I'll go. What you said? She said, better yet, I'll come and pick you up. I was like, all right, cool. So we had to be over there at the church by 7 o'clock. So by the time my sister got to me, it was it was a quarter to 7. And then we went on over there to the church and start getting the stuff together. Stop, Suki, don't do nothing. Stop, girl. And anyway, so we went and got the stuff together. Long story short, listen, the people started lining up and all that stuff. You know, they was in their cars. We didn't let them get out. So they would open the trunk of the car, either the back doors of the car, and we would put boxes and food inside of the car for them. They would have to show that little ID and either your driver's license or a card that was already given to you, like you've already been there before. And you tell them the household size, and they'll give you a certain amount of food, put it into your vehicle, right? So that's what I was doing from 7 o'clock this morning. And then I did it at lunchtime too. So I did it twice. But let me tell you, I'm bringing y'all up to date because I got something to tell y'all. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people that I know, right? Because I'm from this hood. I'm from this side of town. You know, I know pretty much everybody. At least my brothers knew them, and that's how I know them, through them, and plus me feeding people. So it was two of my girlfriends. They couldn't stand each other in school and stuff like that. They didn't really like each other, but we all three were friends together, right? And it was always one of them talking to me about the other one. And that really used to irritate me. But one used to do it more often than the other one did, right? Always try to get me not to like that person. And I'm going to tell you something. That really irritated me. When I saw her, because she came there. She was there. Both of them came there. And I'm thinking, damn, both of them doing bad? Damn. And they was like most likely to succeed. I'm like, God damn. So I know times will get real hard. And yeah, so, and I saw both of them, and they saw each other. And because I was talking to one of the girls, and when the other one pulled up, but I didn't know who it was, you know, because I hadn't seen her in years. But when she saw us together talking, she came over, and she spoke to the other girl, you know, my other girlfriend, cordially. They spoke and everything, but they still got that little friction. I don't know why they don't like each other. I don't know what went on with them. Nobody never said anything, but they just don't like each other. Here's my thing. They still was trying to do that same old bullshit. Now, what I want to say to people is this. Stop trying to get people not to like who you don't like, right? Stop trying to tell people who to like. So for me, you can't tell me about another person unless I've experienced that person for myself. I'm not going to go on no hearsay. Like if you my girlfriend and you say, well, yo, you shouldn't like that girl right here. You shouldn't like her because she this, that, and the third. Call yourself warning me about a person. I'm going to look at you sideways. Because why is it that you don't want me to like somebody that you don't like? Why are you so invested in me not liking, you know, who you don't like, right? To me, I'm like, damn. So Do you think I'm not competent enough to pick up a person's vibration, or for me to feel a person out for myself? What is it? Why are you so gun-ho on getting me not to like who you don't like? What's in it for you? And I told you, I'm the why girl. Why? Why is it so important for you two girls to try to get me to not to like who you like? What's in it for you? I mean, don't nobody love you that much to worry about you, for real. There's a reason why they doing it. And they may care about you as being a friend of yours and trying to warn you. You know, you got some people, you know, be a friend and say, well, look, well, I had an experience with her and this, that, and the third happened. But neither one of them could tell me the experience that they had with her or nothing. But even if they did, at that rate, that was your experience. That wasn't mine, right? So so they was trying to pull that little shit. So when the girl got up the car and everything, she saw us and she came over to hug me, right? Because me and her was tight, just like me and the other one was tight. And when she saw the other girl, she was like, hey, what's going on? Hey. But you can see it was all fake. But I'm thinking, now here go both of y'all girls, both of y'all grown-ass women with grandchildren. I don't have no they got grandchildren, grown children, and some more stuff. They had children when we were in high school, way before me, all this kind of stuff, right? And so here y'all both in the same spot, right? Y'all in the same spot. You looking for food for your family, she looking for food for her family. I'm here to help, right? And you try to tell, both of y'all try to tell me not to like the other one. It's like, isn't that amazing? I thought I'd just come on here and bring that up to you guys. People need to stop trying to get people to go the way that they would go or feel the way that they would feel about a person. You need to know a person for yourself. Just like you need to know God for yourself. Can't nobody tell me about God. I got to know God for myself. You know, your parents try to tell you about him. They introduce you to him. Whether you go to church or not, or whether you believe in a God or not, that's on you, who you was introduced. So in other words, introduce me to the problem. If you my girlfriend, tell me you don't like that person or whatever. That's cool, but leave it right there. But let me decide for myself. Let me be introduced to something that person did to me for myself. Don't keep trying to get me not to like who you don't like, because that don't work on me. I'm a free thinker. I'm a free thinker. I feel people by their thoughts, emotions, and the way they move. I watch the way people move. And if I'm cool with it, I'm going to be cool with it, and I'm loyal to it too. I'm not going to be swayed. Can't nobody change my mind on how I feel about somebody. You dig? But the main question for me is, why all of those years did both of them try to get me not to like each other? And I came up with the solution. My spirit hit me this evening when I was out here with this dog. The main solution is because they wanted me to like them. That was the whole problem. They wanted me to like them alone. That's not how I move. I like who I like. I like who I like. And I've been liking both of them. I like both of them as friends all those years. You see what I'm saying? And we never had to cross paths with each other until we saw each other back there. And I haven't seen neither one of them for years because I lost contact, living my life and doing yo. You see? But yeah, I think that's real raggedy when people try to get you not to like who they don't like. That's because they want you for them. So just know they really want you to like them and you be their friend all by themselves. They don't want you. They selfish people. They just want, no, I want you for myself. But why though? Why? Why am I so valuable to a person that's supposed to be just a friend or an acquaintance or something like that? Why I can't be shared with other people? That's a person you have to watch. That person that wants you and you alone. It reminds me of a relationship with a man and a woman getting together. And the parents and family members don't like the man or nothing and don't like that relationship. So what the man do is take the woman and put her on the island and then start beating her ass, abusing her. That's somebody to watch. That's a scary person. Yeah, that's somebody that you pay a close attention to. Yeah, but always be a free thinker and go with what your mind tell you to do and what your emotions tell you to do about a person. Don't let nobody try to sway you on who you should like and don't like. You grown, right? Damn, I'm just saying. But I thought that was really crazy. But anyway, back to the food bank. I'm going tomorrow morning at another one too to help them because they're going to move that location they're going to another spot tomorrow. So I'm going to be going in the morning for that. So it's going to be early to bed for me. And it's real, real cold out here too, y'all. Yeah. So, you know, and when you're busy helping other people and doing something for everybody and don't get paid for it, because like I said, I'm going to be volunteering to do this to help them. They're not paying me for anything. Sometimes you have to do things like that without expecting something from somebody else. Everybody always wants something from you. Everybody. So sometimes just give a little bit of yourself for no reason at all. But always, and I mean always, remain true to what you think, what you stand on, and how you feel, and like and love who you want to like and love. You dig? Everybody's vibration ain't the same. Everybody ain't connect the same way. There's a lot of people in this life you're gonna like and you're not gonna like. And everybody ain't gonna like your choices. But do you? Because my name is Yo Thoughts. I think for myself. Yeah. And I'm gonna do what Yo like to do. Yeah, and that's be true to myself. And have nobody sway my narrative or tell me what I should do and who should be my friend. And look, come on now. That's so childish. That's so high school. You know what I mean? But anyway, I thought I'd bring that to y'all. Yeah, and I'm going to put the thumbnail on here, too, of all those people that was out there. Cars was all around the line and stuff. A lot of people struggling. And so, you know, it's more things in life to worry about. They're trying to get people to like you or not like you. Who cares? Who give a you know, beep, beep. I can't be a lot of cussing on here. Y'all, all that noise y'all hear with them, I gotta let them out here. I just put them in here so I can do it. I'm gonna let y'all out. I just did that so that I could do this video because I was just thinking about that. And I said, let me just hurry up and put this out. This might help somebody. But anyway, I hope this video helped y'all. Peace, everybody. Talk to y'all later.